Thank you. A while ago, a book came out with the title, The Beautiful People. And ever since, there's been a lot of talk about the beautiful people and who belongs and who doesn't belong to this very exclusive set. As it turned out, the woman who wrote this book wasn't just talking about good-looking people. She was referring to people who always seemed to be dressed in the right way, who were seen in the right places, dancing the latest dances, and making some kind of impact on other beautiful people. Well, I'd certainly quibble with her on some of the people she calls beautiful. I mean in terms of what I consider beautiful. Beauty to me has always been reflective of an inner quality. And believe me, if that inner quality isn't there, it usually shows up on the surface. Before the book was ever written, I came across a woman whose ambition was to become one of the beautiful people. All I can say was that this woman had her work cut out for her. I met her after a talk I made on the West Coast once. She wasn't very tall, just a notch or two over 5 feet. But what she lacked in height, she made up for in girth. She must have weighed in at, well, in the high 200s anyway. And right away, after she waddled up to the platform, she asked me a most embarrassing question. I'll tell you what that question was after this. Yes, this rather obese lady asked me one of the most embarrassing questions that's ever been put to me. How old do you think I am? She said. I guess she was 50, and she really did look 50. But it turned out she was only 36. Well, we chatted a bit, and it developed that her willpower was about as flabby as her jelly roll arms. I began by asking her what she thought a beautiful person should look like. She said a beautiful person should weigh 125 pounds, have a 24-inch waist, and a 34-inch bust. Okay, I said, I want you to keep that self-image firmly in your mind. Start by eliminating those gooey, sugary desserts that reek of calories. Everyone you pass up, I said, will give you, for the first time, the thrill of self-mastery. You know something? She got a bigger kick out of each victory over each piece of apple pie a la mode and chocolate cake than she'd ever gotten out of eating them before. In fact, within 8 months, she really did become that beautiful person she dreamed about being all that time. I ran into her then and could hardly believe my eyes. But there she stood, a dedicated self-image come true. The point is simply this. Psychologically and scientifically, we become that which we habitually imagine ourselves to be.